This is the brake line I'm using, 25 feet. I'll include a shot of what size those guys are. They're 3/16 brake line fittings, 1mm, 10 packs. This is a borrowed tool since I do not have one myself. I need to check the price on one of those because he said it's not that expensive, and there's the part number if you beat me to it. My set of files, because I don't have a cutter, I figured that will cut this stuff just fine. But I kept all of the old lines for reference. I don't know why whoever did this before me decided to put all these curly cues in there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw a new piece in there and flare it and see what happens. Hoping I have enough to redo the main line, and then once I'm done I will have the confidence I'm hoping to go ahead and duplicate this on the red fiberglass buggy in the backyard. So that's the plan. Let's see what happens. New versus old, buddy. The two long lines have been ran. I'm just now trying to hook the soft line up on that side. And then all I gotta do is make the short lines to the wheel cylinders and get new wheel cylinders also. Yay! I have 2 leaks in the transmission now, since there's only one fluid in the transmission. I have to pull the backing plate off of this side and replace that little square gasket, I do believe. Yeah, that happened yesterday too. Really excited to see that. That guy's seeping like crazy too. Oh. You can't keep fluid in it, it ain't gonna work worth a damn. I've done all that I can with the brake line for the moment, so I figured I would turn my attention back to this guy. Light. But there's the vinegar it's been soaking in for the last week or so, so I got a little bit more crud out of it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and rub yawn wire brush up in there once I get all that vinegar cleaned off of there. This time I grabbed my light, and that you actually see down into the tank now. But you can also see that sleeve there. So that should work, and I got a brand new cat. That was a lot easier than trying to clean the old beastie, which I still have laying around here somewhere. I don't know, but we're another step closer, I'll say that. We're a step closer. How about that? I still need to rinse the inside of this guy out. Sure, I'm glad I plugged those holes. So, you ever get into a project and think you're going good, you're doing good, and you come back, start messing with it, and you realize maybe, just maybe, you didn't do as good a job as you thought you did. That happens a lot here at V-Dub Pate's place. Yep. Take it apart, try again. See if I can't flare those ends or check on them more. I don't know. Because I know that one doesn't do that. And I know that one doesn't leak. And I know there's just enough fluid in there to make a friggin' mess as soon as I hit the pedal. So, well, try again. So I was double checking all my flares. And this is the thing that irritates me. This one's not so bad. And that one's not so bad. Look at this. If she would focus. How crappy that looks. This is the opposite side of the same. Look at that. It's not even flaring, it's just breaking. And I've used the exact same technique. Let me show you. Kind of hard to make out, but there's a little block in the vise. So what you do, stick this guy up in here. Make sure you get the appropriate guy in there. You check your depth. Okay. And it's funny, I asked Ozzy when I borrowed this, I was like, hey man, do I have to use the vise? No. You don't have to use the vise. You want these guys good and snug, but obviously you want to stop before it goes easy. So then you take this guy and you rotate it so the pen points down into the tube. This guy goes over the top, hand tight. Snug, I can't turn it anymore. This guy goes into the top. Grab my wrench. Loosen it. Inspect it. Looks good, right? You leave this guy out. You just take these two pieces. This guy goes back on here like so. Till it's tight. Don't use a tool on that part. Just on this guy. Trust me, I've read these instructions over and over, trying to figure out what in the hell I'm doing wrong. That still looks like crap. And the flare doesn't even reach to the end. So here's where we're at. The seat's holding water again. So I guess that's a bonus. Now I have tightened that guy on there a lot further than I got him the first time. Wish I had a tripod for my phone. I figured it'd be easier to do it this way since my GoPro is frustrating me as well. Maybe it's operator error simply because I am frustrated already. Is the seat just stable? So you can see the length that the line travels is greater than the depth. So even if I got that nut slammed all the way up against that, I still don't think I have. That over there is rainwater. This is not. As I suspected, it leaks. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe that's the problem. I'm the one trying to fix it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and enjoy. Keep wrenching on your projects. It's the only way it's gonna get fixed.